Hey guys, and welcome to your daily mobility flow. I am your flow master, Seth Crowell, and we're doing hamstrings today. So we got all the hamstring stuff going on. You'll need a PVC pipe or some type of smaller PVC pipe, and you don't need your ball today. So goodbye. Anyways, you can start with your big PVC pipe. We're gonna roll out your hamstrings first. So PVC pipe, foam roller, anyways, fine. Doesn't matter, we're just gonna start by smashing up your hamstrings a little bit. So you're gonna turn the inside of your foot down, so arch down to the ground like so. Put your weight on your hands and on your opposite foot, and then roll from the top of your hamstring to the bottom, or from the back of your knee all the way up to your glute fold is what it's called. That place where your butt folds over. Fancy term, huh? Glute fold. Some anatomical terms have real fancy wording, and other things are called your glute fold. I mean, technically it's not your glute, it's your gluteus, and it's multiple muscles, including a med and a max and stuff like that. But who's counting? Turn toe up. Let's smash the middle of your hamstrings. Just gonna roll them out. Get them nice and tender. We should have tested and retested today. That would have been smart. All right, start working your foot the opposite direction. So outside towards the ground, pinky toe down towards the ground. But it would have been nice to see, like, we should have tested like how your hamstring length felt by stretching a little bit, and then rolled and then retested to see, did rolling alone make you more mobile or not? Science. If you got kids, that should be their yearly science experiment. All right, let's do the other leg. Arch down, and we're gonna roll. Ooh, that inside is that inside, I feel it. Yep, I feel it. So take your time, don't force it. Force it. That's not what I meant to say. Take your time, don't rush through it. That's what I meant to say. Try to find that tenderness and work it out. Let's get the middle of the hamstring. I'm trying to keep my butt from dragging on the ground. Normally I drag my butt as I do it like this, but I know the mic is picking that up, so I'm trying to keep my butt from dragging. Professional videographer. Not at all. That is not my skill, but I'm doing the best I can. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I'm learning, I promise. All right, now from a seated position, we're gonna start working your hamstrings open. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab the back of the foot like this. You can do either side, whichever one's more comfortable. I like the pinky toe side. And we're just gonna work that leg down and try to push the knee towards the floor while drawing the chest in. So I'm letting it in. That wasn't what I wanted to say. I'm letting this foot pull my chest forward towards my leg while I drive it out. So I'm using my quads to extend the knee, pull the chest, and go find that stretch. In fact, I think I'll do a couple on both sides. Don't pull too hard back on your toe like this, because then you're just gonna get a big calf stretch. If you keep your ankle kind of neutral by letting it relax and then you draw in, you'll find more of a hamstring stretch, which is the goal for today, than a calf stretch. Let's hit the other side. So anchor that shoulder and let that knee draw you out. And use the quads to extend the knee and push it down towards the ground while keeping your chest as low as you can. And that extension should stretch your hamstrings. We're going to do the same thing in a second, but with a different different goal. Or goal. Man, my words are off today. I'm sorry, guys. It's my bad. Okay, on your feet, kind of. We're gonna hit the bottom of a squat. We do some squat to stand hammy stretches. So we got bottom of a squat. I'm gonna put my hands on my toes with my elbows on the inside of my knees, not on the outside. This is weird. This is baller, I guess. And we're gonna put your head down, drive your hips up. By pushing those knees back, you should feel the hamstring stretch. Keep your chest low. We're gonna drop all the way back down to a squat. Let's do that like 4 more times-ish. You don't have to do exactly 4. I'll do 4 and we'll all be done when I'm done with 3 more reps now. Push those knees back, head down, chest down, and then back. Hips up, head down. This is literally the ultimate hamstring mobility session. Getting some blood flow, getting some heat, getting some warmth. And now we're gonna spread our feet to about double shoulder width, and we're gonna hinge. And we're just gonna hang out here for about a minute and a half or so and finish out these hamstrings. Finish him. Man, I really wish we would have done a retest today. That would have been sweet. You should, when we're done stretching, you should do something like try to touch your toes or something like that. Something that you kind of know what it generally feels like. And like you know the tightness of your hamstrings, like however you normally stretch them or whatever. And just see the difference. That would be cool. If you do, put it in the comments. Let me know. Let me know. Okay, and that was your daily mobility flow. I know it was only hamstrings, but it's really good. I really like the conjugate method when it comes to mobility and to stretching. And that's actually a method of strength training designed by this guy who started a gym called West Side Barbell, where they train some of the strongest dudes literally in the world. And his idea was that if you really focus on making one thing better at a time in any one session, then over the course of your training career, you'll make everything much better than by trying to do everything a little bit all the time. He called it the conjugate method. Like, let's really dive into this and let's really make this better. And that in the long run is going to get us further than just focusing on trying to do everything a little bit all the time. So I've really taken that approach to mobility a lot, conjugate method, and it's changed my world. So there's nothing wrong with focusing on hamstrings. Thank you for doing it. I appreciate you. As always, you the bomb. And I will see you guys in 2 days. So, later.